What's up, YouTube? This is Surgeon Max, as usual. This time I have a lab coat.
And it is probe time. This is going up your butt. And we may or may not actually use this lube that we got right here. Depends on how we feel right now. And if you decide to piss us off.
I'm just waiting to see how far you go with this.
I mean, I had a couple spare lines I was going to go do, but I figured it went on long enough.
No, make this the whole video. Remember, you know, and Dan did the whole Duck Game song, and everyone loved that. Everyone's gonna love your probing thrill. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Anyway,
Onward challenge.
the specialist. Oh, fucking god! Keep
What?
the specialist. Okay, you're gonna see what this
Just
is.
one guy that's constantly there that wants stuff.
You'll see. Okay, what should we buy? Real
Is that a blood machine?
What? This?
Yeah.
Uh, it looks like a blender mixed with an iron.
Okay, I think I'm gonna vote.
The useless monitor?
No. I'm thinking either the bed or the two sinks.
I mean, the fact that they take a little bit once we get them in there kind of is what takes a little bit of a load off. So I'd say hold off on that a bit longer.
Okay, the bed or the two monitors. Not the useless one.
Let's say improve surgery table.
Alright,
I like how we just changed the table underneath the guy.
fancy.
Alright,
We're like those waiters that can rip the tablecloth out from under all the place settings on the table.
that's the thing people actually do, right?
Yeah.
I really want to go somewhere where they do that. Just because I have never seen it actually done. Alright. Going to start this now. Gonna probably throw this one again just to show the specialist off. This is the specialist. He has the same.
So
he has the
he just
same.
has super quick hearts thing.
Yeah, but let's try this again real quick.
So is it just everywhere then?
He's gonna be sticking around the entire time. And good luck ever getting stuff to him in time.
Wow. That was like a heart every 2 seconds, and it didn't even show them going down, it just did it. Scalpel. Faster, damn it. So, what defines keeping him happy? Just not having him leave?
Basically, yeah.
At the end, he's just like, you did adequately. And everybody's just like, woo, success!
He does have the timer, thank God.
I'm done. Why don't you have my drink? Give me a scalpel, damn it! No! Do it! They probably make him lose hearts that fast so you can't get him to gold hearts.
Yeah. They could also just easily program him to not be able to get gold hearts.
Allison, can you push the on button for me? I'm too dumb. Bandages. Why don't I have them? Alright, much better that time. Still not quite perfect. You need to get it on the upswing, but I know it's easier to go down.
It does start off by telling you, the first thing you should do is just click a lot. And it's like, I click twice and it hits the top of the thing, so...
Click, click, boom!
It has acceleration is the thing. It doesn't tell you that. Oops. This is a problem. I wish there was like a cancel option.
Soldiers.
Those are
Soldiers.
Those are forceps.
Forceps. Foreplay. Foresight. For...
I'm going for it!
Needle and thread.
Oh, he wants needle and thread too. Everybody wants the needle and thread.
I need the suture. Nice. Give me a roll.
Do you want butter on
Make
it, sir?
Buttery. Yes. I love rolls.
I had one earlier. Actually, I had a couple earlier.
Was it soft and buttery?
I had to put butter on them, but eventually they were buttery, yes.
Were they warm?
No. Well, they were
Sad
they were
face.
pre-bought.
There was the ones that come in like sort of that grid pattern. You're just gonna take off the ones you want.
Oh, God! Fuck that woman. You know what? Fuck her.
I didn't even notice she was down there. While Quinn has to literally escort her out.
That's one thing he does. Hey, we still have the specialist here.
Yeah, let's see if we can actually keep him happy long enough to get our freaking minimum score. Because, we ain't even halfway there and the shift's 3/4 over. Unless he's like worth super hearts, I don't know.
Maybe he is. I don't know. I hope so. I clicked the wrong thing. God damn it. Hopefully someone needs gauze soon. Ah! Perfect!
Quick treatment chain! Leo and threat. Paddles!
Yeah, the specialist guy is kind of a dick.
Four steps. Person. That one person we lost might have fucked us.
No, I've seen people lose one person and then still get the 3-star rank and stuff. So
This is a 1-star.
Rhino, I just escorted out a full group of 5, and you saw how my score shot up there. So if the
Yeah,
specialist
you
is
need like another full group of 5. Getting better at that.
now that I know it's a lie that what they say is just start clicking on it immediately like crazy.
Allison, push the on button.
We have a group of 4, one of whom is a specialist. So
Is he worth super hearts?
I'm hoping so.
Alright, I probably already asked that.
I think you suggested it as a theory, but I don't know for sure. Ah, he's heading into the checkout station.
And he's not going to lose hearts because we had the diplomas.
So now we wait on this
Shit,
guy.
imagine how fast he'd lose those if we didn't have
Oh,
those.
jeez.
He'd be
Yeah.
like gone now. No, just worth regular.
We still did it.
Yay!
Admittedly barely, but we did it.
Yay! Next.
Hang on.
There's actually 15 stages.
Hey!
Hey, there's actually 15 stages in this room.
Yeah, there's 15 stages per room. The regular
No,
10 and
it's been 14 before. Or, like, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
It's always been 15 because it adds up to 60. Or not, it adds up to 90 rather. It adds up to 90 total.
Next.
Yep. Sterile items. Use an item within 7 seconds of picking it up.
Eh, you probably got that. As long as you
So-
don't stock up
Play the game.
and don't stock up.
Also, apparently the items cannot have babies.
Allison, my dad is starting to look really yellow.
Oh god, jaundice! You did good, Lisa. But in a few minutes, a couple of people will come in and take your dad to surgery.
Again.
You'll have to stay here, but I'll go with him, okay?
Okay, I'll take care of Princess. She gets scared too. Arf. False. Arf.
Don't forget to take care of Connor, either. Male 42, liver failure. He's the dad of a little girl named Lisa, who really, really needs him back. Let's get started, shall we?
He's just ignoring her by this point.
Let's get started! Okay, bye! Yeah, let's get started, everybody. Also, we now have orange juice and water again. Remember these good old days? The good old days of orange juice and water. You still there?
Yeah.
You weren't responding for a moment there.
Sorry, I was just distracted by something because I got a Skype message.
Ah, okay. Oliver!
Alright, I forgot about him.
Yeah, every time we do a challenge stage, I completely forget Oliver exists. Because he doesn't appear in that stage.
Squeak.
So, Quinn, you having fun just over there? Just hanging out?
I'm Guinea Man. No. Where's my nuts? Sunflower seeds.
What?
Sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, like, so far seeds.
Running in my wheel.
I don't think guinea pigs have wheels.
Running in my ball.
It's a bit better.
Nibbling on shit.
Counted.
Biting your hand. Breaking the fourth wall.
Why do you have to do this?
Do what?
Do the Batman voice and say random stuff?
I don't know. Because I'm Batman.
We have things we can talk about.
Do we?
How this person is apparently... How these people only apparently operate on the arms.
I mean, they're arm surgeons.
I didn't know we had so many arm surgeons in this hospital.
One for every arm. We have one arm surgeon for every arm a surgeon has.
Wait a minute!
Yep, so we have 2 surgeons for every surgeon.
It's just like, that becomes true, we just open a door and we just see an infinite line of surgeons.
I mean, it hasn't exactly been disproven yet. We do seem to have an infinite line of surgeons coming through this place.
And at one point, there's just one surgeon who has only one arm, and he's like, I'm here for myself. Do you think there's ever been a surgeon, like, I don't mean to be offensive here, I'm curious, do you think there's ever been a surgeon who, like, has only one arm or no arms? Or do you think this is genuinely a thing that you can only do if you have hands?
Pretty sure some people have had prosthetic hands and performed surgery.
Oh, okay, I meant literally only able to use one arm.
Oh,
Because there are some people who, like, they don't have, like, a prosthetic arm or something, they have, like, a nub, or a stub, I guess would be a better way to put it. They have like a stub, or they have a hand, but it's like very, very small, and their arm is very, very short, like it never grew or something.
Like a T-Rex arm.
All dinosaurs fear the T-Rex. Alright, I get you your scalpel. Get you your computer. Get you your... Oh, okay, well, this is gonna suck. Fortunately, it's right there, so still get the quick bonus.
Do you think surgery on a giant dinosaur would be done via giant tools, or via literally just walking into their chest?
I think it depends on what the surgery would be for, exactly.
Open heart.
I don't know necessarily what open heart surgery consists of.
Opening up the heart.
Probably going inside. Maybe
Okay.
maybe not going inside the heart, but probably going inside the body to get to the heart, at the very least.
It's like that scene on Hoth from Star Wars.
I only saw 2 of the Star Wars movies, so...
He cuts open his steed and spends the night in his innards in order to not die from freezing.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. I remember seeing that, but I was so young, I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah.
I was young when I watched...
Secretly, he was humping it.
I've only seen Star Wars 4 and 5, and I was so young when I watched them, I literally had no clue what was going on except for the parts that I already knew were going to happen.
I started off with,
It's good to finish sentences, isn't it?
like, I had that thing where I watched 4 through 6 and then 1 through 3, but I had watched them at a young enough age where at first I didn't even realize they were connected stories.
Like, you didn't realize the two trilogies were connected?
Yeah, like at all. It was just like, oh, it's a Star Wars movie. Oh, neat. Pretty much my definition of Star Wars at that point was lightsabers.
Okay, let's be honest. Is there anybody at all who did not, before they first watched a Star Wars movie, only know it for lightsabers, Darth Vader, and...
Jar Jar.
Okay, Jar Jar is a little bit less known than these things. I was listening lightsabers, Darth Vader, and...
Lightning hands.
I'm trying to say lightsabers, Darth Vader, and levitating things with your hands. Let's be honest. Those are the three things you probably knew Star Wars for before you were actually exposed to any of the movies, or I guess video games.
I think I knew Darth Vader way before I ever watched Star Wars.
Darth Vader was like the original meme. Or at least I am your father and all that.
That was like the worst kept spoiler ever.
You know what the worst kept spoiler ever is?
Rosebud was the sled?
Yeah, isn't that like the point of the whole movie, the mystery there?
Isn't the name of the sled like engraved on the sled?
I don't know. I've never actually seen the movie. I just feel like, from what I've heard of it, the entire point of the movie is trying to figure out what Rosebud is or something like that. Or something along those lines. So it's like, the spoiler in this case is the entire plot of the movie. That'd be like if... I mean, to be fair, let's face it. I was about to say, that'd be like if in a superhero movie, and then I realized the outcome of a superhero movie is always known. The superhero wins.
Yeah. Until they don't. And then the audience goes,
No, usually they just say the movie sucks. Hey, did you watch Man of Steel?
Nope.
People, like, talk shit about it. If you're into Superman, I'd recommend it. It's actually a pretty good movie. The only problem I could see is, like, at the end. And even then,
honestly not really into superhero movies. Not live action ones, at least. I'm into animated ones because I just feel they do more and you can recognize styles and see differences and stuff. I feel like live action movies go a bit too... how can I put this?
Can it
a bit more into realism than I want.
Okay, I was gonna say, can it wait a moment? Because new minigame, Surgical Vacuum, we have to suck out the fluids.
Yeah.
Some fluids will keep coming.
Like, whenever I see a Superman movie, it's like, it's his origin story, I'm like, okay, you've lost some points already, but go on. It's like, and then he gets captured by the military who are paranoid of him. I'm just like, no. I'm just like, no, you're backing away from the Superman movie thing. You're lingering way too long on this. I want to see him being Superman. Not sitting there explaining, I am Superman. It's like, go do things.
Well, he's on liver dialysis now. That means the autoimmune treatment didn't take, and it's the beginning of the end. From this point on, it'll just cost us time and money.
And now he's crossed the line.
How can you say that? I mean, he's being blunt about it. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, it's true, but there's better ways to phrase that. I don't know any at the moment.
Yeah,
but, like,
exactly.
That is like one of the most direct and just, wow, you're an asshole for saying that moments. But he doesn't seem to mind being the guy who just points stuff out.
These are real people, Quinn, with real families. We, as surgeons, can't see them as people if we want to do our job right. In surgery, you make hundreds of decisions, each of which may end a person's life. Treating patients as people will stop you from making the hard choices, the correct choices, and that's what really kills.
Yeah.
It's because you care about those patients that you're willing to do absolutely anything to save a person.
It's warring ideologies.
Even if you disagree with me, Allison, we're still going to have to start the end-of-life protocols. And that also means preparing that little girl for what's about to happen.
Not it.
He just walks up. Her dad's gonna fucking die. Bye. Hey!
Check.
I don't know what this means. I forget it, but let's do it.
miss you, Daddy. Will you come back soon and play
Stop.
princesses with me?
Don't do that anymore. It's really ruining it.
Oh, sorry.
This is an emotional scene, goddammit.
Is it? I can't hear the music, so I don't know the tone.
Hey, Lisa, can you tell me a little about your dad?
My dad's dead. I couldn't resist.
I know. Rhino. God damn it, Rhino. There's like sad music playing. Everybody looks sad. And she's like, Daddy, I want you to come back and play with me. Daddy. And you're just over here like, run, 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 run.
My dad is awesome. He's always nice and super smart, and I always get to pick what to play. Even when it's girly, he doesn't care. I think it's because I never knew my mommy. And the guilt. But if my dad dies, where would I live? Princess will adopt you. Do I get to live with you or maybe Dr. Connor? Do you know no one else? Let's get some dinner first, then we can talk about moving in together. Away! Oh, I expected finger guns, I'll be honest. You coming?
I wish. I have to get back to work with the sociopath surgeon.
Hey.
There totally was a boar painting. You were correct. Female, 44, exploratory surgery of the stomach area. Also, I'll need you to check the amount of toxins every minute and make sure it never rises above 8%. While I stand over here.
I'm actually doing the surgery with my mind, which is why other surgeons only do surgery on the arms. I'm busy using telekinesis to do it in the chest.
I can actually somewhat believe this. Except I don't. Fuck off. What do we want to get? We can also just
monitor.
Monitor.
Not the useless one.
Rhino, why do you do this to me?
What else do I call those other stations? Oh.
Fine, we'll buy one of these.
Maybe it comes with an automatic on button.
Nah. All right, you ready?
No.
Too bad. All right. We have to constantly be going over here to keep things up, basically.
Oh.
Let me know when it gets to like halfway and then quarter left points, basically.
Okay. Half.
Oh.
It's basically instant, which is good.
Oh.
Beepity boopity beepity boopity bee. Do Suitman and Hoodboy have actual names, or is that literally all they call each other?
I don't know.
I think that's literally all they call each other. Like a Batman and Robin.
New
Only
name.
ever say
New
Batman
game.
and Robin. Starp. All this mind surgery is really sweating work.
I like to imagine they have actual names, but their actual names, when made into an acronym, are the same acronym for their other names. Like, Suitman is Samuel Mason.
Oh.
I'm tempted to make new crew emblems with this stuff now, but of course it'll still have the white background, so it'll look like shit.
Should do it anyway. Like, we have the current crew emblem, and it has, like, the background and all, but we're still using it, more or less. At least Jero and I are.
Begrudgingly.
I really do. Like, I've tried every single possible fix that I've heard of, and it just doesn't work. It's just like,
Yeah, I don't
no.
know. It's just like, oh, just switch the background to transparency. It's like, we did.
Oh.
He did. Saved it. I did. Saved it. Didn't work. It said it did it, but it still didn't do it.
Going for it. Everybody get out of here. Go.
You know how I was watching Steven Plays The Walking Dead the other day?
You said you were going to, yeah.
Yeah, I've only made it like mostly through the first episode so far. just because it turns out I was really not in the mood for that kind of game to watch. But he brought up a very good point.
What?
He is really fucking clumsy. In that first episode, just like, falls. This is the clumsiest man ever. 2 seconds later, falls. Damn it. 2 seconds, falls, misses, kicks. It's just like, wow, he really does do that the whole damn time.
Also got the achievement Mason. We got like 3 hearts in every single minigame at some point.
Who the hell is Mason?
Remember the guy who took the surgery from internship from us and then was hiding in the corner when the guy fell asleep?
Oh yeah, where's he at?
He's apparently an intern, so presumably he's at another station.
Now he is in the ward.
Go! Made it.
Go get it. Suit. What is Hood Boy's weapon of choice besides the middle finger?
Boom.
The thing's almost out.
Shit! I didn't notice it. You didn't warn me.
I thought you were working on it because you were over there.
No. I'm gonna do my one redo rule for this as usual.
All right. Are we far along in that?
I think we just passed the halfway point.
All right. This might be a 5-episode world.
That's perfectly fine with me, especially since it's the final one. And I'm also really hoping, like, there's gonna be no doing stuff, like, between sessions. A, since there's no other sessions, and B, because I want us to be 100%ed by the time the Let's Play is finished, or at least 100%ed what we're trying to do. So, like, basically, I want to get all the upgrades and all the diamond stuff before the Let's Play ends. So, in between episodes, anything we miss is gonna happen. I'm not gonna be like, alright, I'm just gonna do it after we're done recording. So you're gonna be sticking through it all, Rhino.
Yay.
Okay, I saw that surgeon moving towards the checkout.
Toxin.
I already clicked on something else. Go! Did it, like, freeze? Did it stop?
Yeah, it seems to freeze when you're working on it.
Okay, good. So, like, when you click on it, it's like, it stops. Okay, thank God.
I don't know if when you click on it, but when you were over there working on it, it was stopped.
Yeah, when you click on it, it stops moving until you get over there, and then it goes back up.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm trying to pay more attention to that now because I realized just chatting with you, I completely forgot about it.
Like, go ahead and chat with me. Just also keep an eye on the upper right.
Okay, so Hood Boy weapon of choice.
I don't know if this would be like a machinima thing or if it would just be us just playing missions.
I don't know. I feel like in the best case scenario, we would have a machinima opening and then it was just us doing stuff.
In that case, it'll just be whatever the hell I feel like using.
I'd love it if it was like a machinima thing, but obviously that takes a whole lot longer, and I don't feel like we have the necessary stuff to be able to do it.
Yeah, no, and I am not scripting 3 goddamn series.
Are you scripting 2?
Yeah. Don't talk about them. Yes, the porno.
Yeah. Speaking of scripts, do you have any idea when we'll actually, like, work on one episode together?
Hang on a moment.
Damn, there's a lot of suction needed there.
Did it.
Woo!
That's probably not something we should discuss on video.
Okay, I was just curious, because, like, ever since you and I had that discussion, we haven't really done anything with it.
Also, I'm picking up 2 masks, but there's only one here, so...
Clear. Person. No, Ruth man!
But you're not a man.
Ruth woman! Ruth girl!
Alright, this is about the point where we screwed up, I'm pretty sure, so we've basically caught up roughly to where we were when we restarted.
Toxin. Toxin.
Wait, I clicked on it! I clearly clicked on it. I clicked on it and then she didn't do anything.
She's just like, yep, that's toxin, all right.
Oh, because I clicked on it amongst this huge chain of stuff I'm doing, it just stopped and I get to do all this stuff before I actually walked over to it. So basically, as long as I click on it when it's really low, and I actually click on it, we're good.
Oh.
Toxin.
Have your gloves, sir. Alright, I need to point at
I
things.
thought one of the surgeons was poisoned for a moment because his golden hearts were chilling behind him, and I thought they were green.
Oh.
Oh no, it's the specialist. Yeah. Quick, he needs the on button. I don't know how you still got quick treatment on that.
Yeah, I am quicker than you can believe.
You're right, I don't believe it.
But I'm still quicker than it.
Oh.
Sorry, I got lost in thought there. No, I was quiet.
Also, I just realized something. You know, Allison is like talking about how we need to treat these people as people and not just as patients.
Yeah.
This entire time, as the game has gone on, their names and ages have been in the upper right.
Yeah.
She's been the whole time thinking of them as people.
Yeah. Even the surgeons. Surgeons are people too.
Surgeon lives matter.
I'm not even touching that.
Hey, as long as you're just making a joke about it and then not continuing to actually discuss it, there's nothing wrong.
Yay.
Like with politics.
Yay.
Politics! That's funny, right?
Eh.
Get up there. And everybody, get out of my surgery office. This is my surgery office. It's mine now. Get out. I got Oliver, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Have I ever missed him? Like, straight up missed him?
I don't think so. Because you hear him.
Allison, wait up. You did a decent job today. I'm not the bad guy here. In a few days' time, the machines of Mr. Asher will be shut off. And in all probability, his life will end. It's better for everyone to prepare for that. Don't you think I know that?
That was not a depressed walk. Damn girl, she's too focused on losing people.
And now we have the achievement, Mason. He's just hanging out near Joe.
Ass face.
He kind of looks like Josh Jepson.
Ass face. Ass face.
Ass face.
Ass face.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to end the episode here, because we're already at 35 minutes, and...
Yeah, alright.
Actually,
Super Allison.
we're gonna end it off with this.
Okay.
Super Allison. Allison walks a lot faster.
Allison had coffee.
Please? What are we getting?
Other anesthetic station.
Alright.
You can get the freaking monitor at the last thing.
Everybody's coming in, by the way, now.
Uh,
Fortunately! Whoosh!
whoosh.
Jenny taught me well!
Oh.
Is it bad I'm still thinking about Superman and Hood Boy?
Kind of, because we're kind of trying to operate. Whoops. Okay, those things, I don't know what they're called, but the things where the lines go up and down and whatnot.
Heartbeat monitor.
Heartbeat monitor. Have they ever made, like, a hill like they have there? Like, is that something that happens in real life?
Yeah.
I thought
That's
there was
different ways the heart is pumping. If it makes a hill like that, it means the heart is pumping slow.
Oh, okay. I thought it was always just, like, a bunch of straight lines.
No, that's just a standard.
I'm gonna have to get this thing to person. Oh, I didn't actually need to do anything. I just had to give it to her. I didn't get the quick treatment, but I still saved that guy from leaving.
Secretly, it's a sounding system. Yeah, it's gonna let that linger in your brain.
I just still think it looks like a blender mixed with, like, an iron.
Oh. Oh.
You know what happens if you over anesthetize someone?
What?
They die.
Haha! Surgeon humor.
Surgeon Batman is pleased. I saw a movie once. I think it was. Let's see. I think it was. It's either Justice League or DC. Flashpoint Paradox. Have you heard of it?
No.
Pretty much. It's an alternate timeline movie.
Oh.
So like, the Flash being who he is and having the powers he does, ends up finding out how to travel back in time and save his own mom from dying. Now you all think, yay, this is a good thing. No.
No, because it's time travel, so therefore
Yes,
something
because it's time
good.
travel. It can never be a good thing.
I really just want there to be time travel in a movie at some point where it doesn't cause any problems.
What about in Back to the Future, where it causes problems, but then they fix them, and the end world is actually better off than the beginning world was?
That one, I guess, counts, but that kind of didn't that kind of more or less pioneer the idea of time travel as, like, a focus?
I don't know.
I feel like the only other thing that came before it that did that was Doctor Who, and Doctor Who wasn't even focused on time travel. It was more about time and space travel in order to just get to new areas. And it was less of a focus and more of a how we got here.
Yeah, but I don't know about that. But anyways, back to the movie. The reason I bring it up is because, and it actually is a bit related to what we're doing right now, is because in the alternate universe, where basically things were fucked in various ways, like the Atlanteans and the Amazons were having a war because Aquaman and Wonder Woman had an affair, and then Aquaman's wife found out, and Diana beheaded her because that's like the Amazonian way.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, is this a fan fiction or a movie?
No, it's a movie. I can link it to you. But pretty much the reason I bring this up is because of what happened to Batman in that universe. So Batman's parents were alive.
I imagine at one point they were, yes.
No, like they were still alive, like in the present day, quote unquote. Bruce Wayne was not. So actually, Bruce Wayne's dad was Batman.
A bad dad.
Yes, and actually his mom was Joker.
Really?
Yes, really. It was fucked up. And
I'm calling
Bruce
a bit
Wayne's dad as Batman, like, freely uses three main things that make him different from regular Batman.
Guns.
One, he ain't shy about using guns. Two,
Kills people.
probably we don't see that. He is like ruthlessly brutal. And three, he uses his experience as a surgeon in order to inflict a shit ton of pain on people. So whenever like he thought someone was screwing with him because like they spoke about his son or something, he just like starts systematically breaking their fingers.
I'm calling a bit of bullshit on this all being able to happen just because the Flash's mom didn't die.
It was basically the way Dr. Zoom, like the evil Flash equivalent, explained it, is that him altering time made pretty much the time equivalent of a sonic boom happen to alter events just slightly all sorts of ways.
Okay. I thought it was like those were all direct results of his mom not dying.
No, pretty much like him changing one thing shifted stuff enough to where a lot of things got changed.
Okay. Also,
Like Superman got captured by like the government whenever he crashed instead of farmers, and was sent to like a secret military area to be observed and studied. And so he was like super weak and never saw the sun and stuff. And so he was like this little stick figure. And so when he finally comes out and he like doesn't even know what friends are, and he just like all of a sudden he just starts floating off the ground as soon as the sun hits him, and he's just like, oh.
Alright, you do know we're trying to end the episode, right? Like,
Yeah, I know I'm delaying.
Well, fuck you, because goodbye, everybody! Whoosh! Boom, boom.